Welcome to the next episode. We are here. We're ready to build some stuff. So that H22 head we got on the table. So we're gonna take this manifold off. There was a comment somewhere saying by somebody that I didn't see, Nick saw it, saying that skip timing, it was their brother's car or something. Let's see. We'll be able to tell real quick, right?
Let's see.
All right, so in the comment section, homie said it skipped timing. It was his brother's or something. Blah, blah, blah. We don't know. We're busting that myth. I've rebuilt a couple engines, and usually when they skip timing, you'll see like a little chip in one of the valves, or you'll see like a nick in the top of the piston, or you could see some damage around the cylinder walls, you know? There's a lot that could happen if an engine skips timing. I'm not saying it didn't skip timing, but if it did, I don't think it damaged the engine really at all. This engine, looking at it, the valves, there's really barely any carbon buildup on these valves. And other than the fact that it definitely burned oil, it looks pretty darn clean. That doesn't mean we're not going to go to the extra length with this engine, though. We are going to be taking it completely apart, taking out the valves and springs, going through every single piece of this engine. We're going to take the pistons out. We're going to get this block decked. We're going to give it a real good cleanup and make it look super nice and pretty. We're going to source a manual transfer for this thing, and we might drop it in something cool. Just put that there. Put that there. All right, follow me. Should probably take this.
That's exhaust side.
Yes. Oh, we'll have to lay it out like this, yeah.
It's upside down.
All right, so we're gonna start tearing this H22 block down. The head is pretty much torn down other than the valves, which we're gonna save for another day. We're gonna get the basics of this block torn apart, get the pistons out, get the crankshaft out, inspect everything, see what we're really working with, and yeah, we're gonna probably start a time lapse now. All right, so this is the deal. We don't want to really mess around and do this thing the wrong way. And the wrong way is not waiting to get the right tools. Right now, we don't have the right tools. Can't get this crankshaft pulley off with the Milwaukee Impact because I don't think the 19 quite fits right. But I don't know. We can't get the crankshaft pulley off. It's not
H22.
Yeah.
We haven't worked with them before. Not to mention, it's a JDM motor. There's a certain level of respect we got to pay to this motor. That being, we got to use the right tools.
Yeah, we got to use the right tools, but there's other work that has to be done. We're gonna probably go to the tool store sometime this week and make sure we have everything in line to tear this block down. We're gonna tear the head down though, probably either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because we actually also have this B20A5 from Brady that's got to get torn down. So this thing has a broken block, so the sooner that it's torn down, the sooner that it can be moving along and on its way. And what I mean by that is I've got this B20A5 block right here and this B20A5 head, and I have a B20A5 tranny right there. So I'll be able to pull together enough parts to do a full B20A5 build. The block and the tranny and the head will all be from different Preludes, but probably throw it together just to have a spare. So, yeah. But we got to get it torn down first, so we'll catch you guys on the teardown. All right, so we're draining the oil out of this B20A5. Just inspecting the head real briefly. It honestly looks perfectly fine, but this thing will probably get a whole whole thing done to it, just like the rest of the stuff in here, because we do have the tools. But yeah, I'm gonna set the camera up. We're gonna get this thing torn apart and then get this engine stand freed up because we got other projects to do.
Not quite something we've ever seen before. This is quite a bit different than our average.
Quite a bit different than a B, quite a bit different than a D. Quite a bit different than a K, honestly.
Sicker than your average right there.
We got a lot going on here. We're gonna have to get a manual, but we're gonna take it apart to the best of our ability. Can't be too complicated. There's just a couple extra tensioners and whatnot. This belt system is pretty interesting, to say the least. But yeah, we'll get around.
All right, guys. So we got to get everything taken apart yet, but
We need a manual for this thing, to be honest.
there's a hole right there. Hopefully that's just the water pump, but we'll find out. All right, guys. So upon further inspection, it looks to be just the water pump. We got to get everything off, obviously, but
Yeah, the water pump broke or something.
we'll find out.
All right, so the oil pan is off. We've started taking apart this whole entire oil pump and balance shaft. I'm not sure. We need to get a manual for this thing. We're just going to make sure we take this out to the best of our ability, and then once we get it to a point that we're comfortable with, we'll probably call it and then get a manual for the rebuild on this thing. We want to make sure everything's done absolutely perfect OEM spec. We're going to get everything done, plastic gauge all the bearings and whatnot. But yeah, we're just going to continue to work on getting this thing torn apart, make sure you're keeping everything in order, not losing a single bolt. This is definitely not a D series. This thing looks way stronger and way tougher than a B series and a D series. This engine looks like it can handle some power just by looking at it. That filled a lot bit longer. Went all the way through. There it goes. See, if you drill out the spot welds, the pieces literally come apart. Like, you're not sitting there like trying to grind it away. It's not perfect. You have to fill it in with weld and whatnot, but you get most of the piece when you just take out the spot welds. So this piece will be good. I'll be able to save this piece for if I ever crash this side, which odds are something will probably happen again in the future because this is the race car. But
Race car.
yeah, we're gonna continue on. Could just be duh. I don't know. We're messing around. We're always messing around. If you got a grinder and spare parts, you'll be doing weird stuff too.
We got these brake lines going. Civic here. Got to do some rear brake lines. It's a working shop today.
Yeah. Busy shop. What's new? We got some stickers now.
Yeah.
We got
Check
some
out the
small stickers. Nothing crazy, but something we'll throw. Something that'll be in the orders when you guys order a part. Just like how Rock Auto has their magnets, we'll have a little sticker.
Those magnets right there.
And yeah, it'll change up every now and then. We like to give you guys cool things. I mean, when I buy from Rock Auto, I hope to get a magnet. That's something that's, you know, like a GTR or something.
Yeah.
Like.
But just like Rock Auto, you can also buy the stickers on the website. If you want just a sticker, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
How much would you guys buy just a little sticker for? I'll show you the sticker. Hold on. All right, how much would you guys spend for a sticker like that? Like, it's very small. Drop it in the comments. I think he's gonna do it.
All right, so this thing is going to be getting sandblasted upstairs with Tyler. He's gonna go take it up there while I start working on Prelude here. So it turned out pretty decent. The shave wasn't too bad. It's obviously not perfect, but
We'll see what it looks like.
yeah. We got bored, so that's kind of what we did after we were working on the homie's Civic. It needed brake lines, a couple other things. We helped him out. And yeah, it's been a pretty productive Monday. This video will probably launch Tuesday or something. I don't know. We'll see. But gonna get some work done on the Prelude, and then hopefully this thing will turn out nice after it's sandblasted. But
Yeah. Don't forget stickers. Cool
available
stickers.
in 2 different colorways as well. We'll
Yeah,
show
we have them inverted also. So like black text, white background. I think these ones are cooler, but
Yeah, I do as well.
yeah. So don't forget, we have stickers. We will throw them in for orders. They might be up on the website. I don't know. If $2 is ridiculous for a sticker, say something. But stickers are expensive to get made. These are some high quality stickers. These things are nice. They're thick. I mean, that's pretty thick for a sticker. So
More stickers coming soon.
more stickers. We got decals too. Don't forget that. We got decals for toolboxes, for cars, for anything you want. We got t-shirts coming soon, guys. Work shirts. Not some $40 crazy design, something that's going to be nice for the shop. It's going to have a cool design on it. It's going to be affordable to be able to take it out and get grease on it. We don't want... I'm not going to pay $30 for a t-shirt that I'm just going to trash, you know?
Yeah, to be honest. But all right, well, we got work to do as usual. Catch you guys in a minute. All right, so I'm about to split this piece off here. I kind of have it set up weird, so I'm going to adjust it first.
One.
Should be off.
Screw it, of course. There it is.
To be expected with the crash. But now we have just this piece by itself, so we can kind of take both of them apart and make the best out of the two. But we'll see. All right, so we're gonna begin deleting everything from this engine bay because I want to make sure that there's nothing in the way when we're doing welding around this area. I don't want the fuel to be there. I don't want, I don't want anything to be here. I don't want there to be any type of issues that come along.
It's gonna take it all out. It's
Yeah.
gonna be nice and smooth.
All right, so everything is removed from the Prelude right now that we wanted to get removed before we started fixing the front end. So I'm not sure if this will be the start of the next video or a part of the current video. Probably the start of the next video. But the front end is pretty much ready to be worked on. We have everything out that I wanted to get out, except for the brake lines. We're thinking about doing a brake line tuck on this. Not completely sure yet. We don't know what the plan is.
I think we should do it.
but we have
Not my car.
made a lot of progress, to say the least. But yeah.
All right, guys, that concludes what we had for you this week. Stick around. We're working on the Prelude. We might be having some work come in from some customers, some special work, some cool work, some stuff that you guys are going to want to see. We got some new stuff up on the website. We got new stuff up on the website like every week, so check that out. Other than that, you guys know what to do. If your car burns oil, hit the subscribe button.